Shri Shri Anandamayi Mat Ki Jai. Bhavatap Pranashanyai Anand Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayanyai Matastubhyam Namo Namaha Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. So, we were speaking yesterday about how Ma, through her khayal, came to Dehradun in 1932, 2nd June, I think. She started this long journey and then she never returned to Dhaka again. Here, the new ashram was done, everything, so many disciples, so much was happening. She left everything. And where she has reached now, this is completely in the forest, wild, like kind of a ruins. Because this temple where she has reached, it is a Shiva temple. But there are two small rooms. The walls are cracked. And in the walls you see scorpions living. The forest is full of snakes and all sorts of wild animals. So many wild animals around. And Ma is completely untouched. She chose this place. And she's showing that this is the one prastha. You completely go away from all the comforts. Be in this wild. So here, Bhaiji is still having his job. And we are seeing where Ma is living. Nobody even dare to come in the daytime. Forget about the night. Nobody is coming. So Bhaiji here goes to the village, asks for the alms, have some vegetables. He used to boil it for Ma and Bholanaji for himself. Then he used to make chapatis. Imagine this man who was having so many servants to serve him. He was a big assistant director of agriculture department, big person, and having servants. And here is just like a beggar, serving, cooking, having nothing, even just one pair of cloth. Nothing he had. Ma had nothing, Bholanaji nothing. There was nothing to put down on the floor. It was cold. There was no electricity. There was no water. Nothing. And Bhaiji is here serving both of them, his parents. And he still had the job. So the letters, for that he has sent the office his address here in Raipur, in Dehradun. So occasionally some letters were coming. So the post office people, they could not believe. They didn't give him the letters. He said, these are mine. So, but they said, how can we believe that such a beggar-looking person is this J.C. Roy, this big person? But this was the condition of Bhaiji. Here I want to tell you something. In 1927, when Bhaiji was so sick, he was diagnosed with tuberculosis. Doctor said that he's not going to survive. Through Ma's khayal, he got life. So he was knowing that this life, what I am having, is a gift. I'm just giving few examples from this incident, how she saved his life. Like once he was having one of his brothers who was always coming with him to Ma, Niranjan Bhai. He requested Ma one day that, Bhaiji, we see that he is so much suffering, so much cough, so much temperature, but he's asking for some rice. But the doctors have told not to give him. And we feel very sorry that if he dies like this, we are not able to fulfill his last wish. What can we do? So Ma next day cooked some rice and dal. She herself fed him. And She was feeding him, and then Bhaiji said, enough, I cannot eat. Then she said, as many rice you ate, that many days of your life, this body, the divine has given you. So literally, it was 1927, and here Ma gave him 10 years of life. There also was an incident where, like, still he was not able to get up. So much weakness was there. He was cured from tuberculosis through Ma's grace, through rice, through her divine khayal. So she literally one day, it was like this bamboo twig. So she took this bamboo twig with her, and then she literally very gently hit 3 times to his body and said to tuberculosis, now enough, you leave this body. Don't bother him anymore. So we can see many such incidences were there where she was able to speak to the diseases. She used to say that diseases have form, and she was speaking. For her own, she never sent anyone away. She used to say, when the diseases come to the body, she is not willing to send anyone. She would say, why would I send anyone? If you people come, I always welcome. So it's, if some illness is coming, this body is going to welcome that also. But for Bhaiji here, with love, she simply blessed him, and the illness was gone. Then we saw how Bhaiji got this 10 years of life, and he served truly with full sincerity. Each day of his life was dedicated to Ma. When even he was in Shahabad, he used to come like 2:30. He used to leave his home, and he would come and simply be around the Ramana ashram when Ma was there in that place. And he would just simply, like, till Ma is not out, he would just go around the ashram, do the pradikshina, and wait till Ma is not out. And then when Ma would come out, he would walk with her every morning for hours. This was his daily schedule. And he was just like a child. So we have seen how Ma has given him this different time, different teachings. So one of the main teaching we see how it was manifesting in his body was like Ma said this: be like a child. Be like a child. And enough of mind games you have played. Whatever the victory or loss, whatever was supposed to happen had happened. Now simply surrender. Now jump into the lap of Divine Mother. And you will see, you will not have to worry for anything in life. The Divine Mother is going to take care of everything. So we literally see here, Bhaiji completely surrendered himself. He got such a horrible disease. Doctors said that you are not going to survive. So he has complete faith in Ma. Whatever Ma said, he did blindly, just like a child. Another example Ma gave: how can one have this child bhav, or what is the sign of a child bhav? She said, just like when in a train, a child is sitting, and outside the train, if the child sees the mother is coming, the child will jump, will not think that maybe I will fall down, maybe I will be injured. What is going to happen? There is no worry. What is going to happen? And Ma said, what happens? As soon as child is ready to jump, mother rushes towards the child. And even those who are nearby, they take care. So the divine really take care. That is the child bhav, that you completely surrender. Let anything, whatever is going to happen, let it happen. Just be the child. So that's the perfect example Bhaiji set for all Ma devotees, how one should walk in the spiritual path. So first, how she told him that increase your hunger, make your bhav pure, then always remember that you are divine. Divine is yours. And then be like a child and jump into her lap. So these are our perfect example how we should practice this spiritual path. Jai Ma.